ज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। The chapter entitled today is the three modes of material nature. Very interesting topic, and maybe around 27 slokas are there, so we'll be completing this today very early. So if any questions you have at the end, please put it in the chat box. So we'll start one by one. So we had a recap. We'll have a chapter view. So that chapter has been divided into 6 sections. Arjuna asked the questions: what is Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Dhyana, Jnaya, Prakriti? He gets all the answers that there is two knower of this body, that is Paramatma and there is Jivatma. And the Paramatma is knower of all the living body, but Jivatma is only knowing about his own body. Then Kshetra is field of activity. Kshetrajna is the knower of the field of activity. Jnana means we discussed in chapter 8 to 12. Amazing. We understood that is the only knowledge, and Krishna says the rest of the thing is ignorance. So I ask you, all of you, to go through it once again. The qualities are so beautiful, so beautiful. I just want to say it again. Amanitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Kshanti, Rajavam, Acharya, Upasanam, Shaucham, Stairyam, Atma Vinigraha, Indriyartheshu, Vairagyam, Ahankara, Anahankara, Evacha, Janma, Mrityu, Jaravyadi, Dukkhadosham. I'm not going entirely, but all these qualities are mentioned. Please, if you have missed it, please go through it again. 13th chapter, 8 to 12 sloka. So, this thing we discussed. Today we are going to discuss 3 modes of material nature. How to solve this condition, the 3 modes of material nature, and what are its effects, and how to transcend, how to come out of this thing, how to break the chain of shackles which has been bound our hands. The first sloka, Krishna starts saying, Lord Shri Krishna, Param Bhuyaha Pravakshami Gnananam Gnanam Uttamam Yagnatva Muneha Sarve Param Siddhivato Gataha. Krishna says, again, I shall declare to you the supreme wisdom, the best of all knowledge, knowing which all the sages have attained the supreme perfection. So, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is not something that I am speaking, or someone is speaking, or it's not Srila Prabhupada is only speaking. Rather, Krishna is referring that this has been followed by many sages and they have made their life success. So nowadays, everyone is a sage. Doesn't mean that one has to go to Himalaya. So everyone is facing this world, is facing these obstacles, he has to come out of this. So everyone is a sage, everyone has to do tapasya. Some things we voluntarily accept, some things we have to face it. So now Lord is explaining the same knowledge till now what he has explained in a very more detailed way. And what he is saying that by knowing this knowledge, what you will get? Why I have to know about this thing? Krishna is telling by knowing this knowledge you will attain the perfection. For example, if you bind a child, if he is very naughty and you bind a child, so the child does not know why parents are binding me. If we beat a child does not know why my parents are beating. But when we grow elder, and then when parents scold us or beat us, why are you not studying, why are you not getting good rank, then we'll understand, yes, why we are getting beaten, and then we'll correct ourselves. Similarly, Krishna is giving us a higher knowledge and is making us free from this material bondage. So what is this material bondage? By becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to the transcendental nature like my own. Thus established, one is not born at the time of creation or disturbed at the time of dissolution. Alright, हो सकता है there may be dissolution, there may be creation, but if one comes to know that I am not this body, I am the soul, then he will never be disturbed. Okay. So now here there is one quality which is mentioned that Krishna says one can attain to the transcendental nature like Maya. So previously only I described that in quality we are equal to God, but in quantity we are not equal to God. This, you can say it like He is infinite, we are infinitesimal. Okay. The total material substance called Brahman is the source of birth, and it is the Brahman that I pregnate, making possible the births of all living beings. O son of Bhagavad. Very most important shloka, that is text 3. Mama yonir mahat brahma tasmin garbha dadamyaham sambhavah sarvabhutanam tato bhavati bharata. All the living entities are born from me. There's one more shloka which is very nice, where Krishna gives so clearly that who is our father, who is our original father. Krishna says, Sarvayonishu Kaunteya Murtayah Sambhavanti ya Tasam Brahma Mahadjonir Aham Bija Pradapita. It should be understood that all the species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed giving father. You can see how much Lord has compassion to the living entities, how much he is desiring to get back his children to him. He's telling that I am the seed giving father. So it is very clearly explained here that Krishna is the original father. So it's finished. The doubt is clear. Such living entities are seen not only on this planet but on every planet. That means living entities are staying everywhere. Living entities are residing in all places. So next, in the text 5th, Krishna goes, so here it's mentioning Sarva Yonishu Kauntaya Murtaya Sambhavantiya. Asam Brahma Madhunyo Murham Bija Pada. So text 5, Krishna mentions Satyam Rajastama Iti Gunaha Pratik Sambhava. Now he is telling about the modes of material. So there is goodness, there is passion, there is ignorance. And what is the effect of mode of goodness? It's purer, it's illuminating, free from all sinful reaction. Those situated in the mode become conditioned by a sense of happiness and knowledge. So this mode of goodness is also considered to be binding the person. So therefore it's mentioned that those situated in that mode become conditioned by sense of happiness and knowledge. He is in the mode of goodness, he's very happy. He feels, oh, I am very nice, I am very happy, I am very good person, I am good, I am good, I am better, I am best, I am very sober person, I am very soft person. So that is also binding because I am not that person. I am soul. Our soul is not sober, soul is not humble, soul is not, no, he is transcendental. And what is the effect of passion? The mode of passion is born of unlimited desires and longings, O son of Kunti. And because of this, the embodied living is. bound to material fruitive actions. Bound to material fruitive actions means if I do something good, I have to uh, get the results of the good. If I do something bad, then I have to get the results of the bad. But here in the passion, a person is having unlimited desires. Bhagavad Gita is not saying, Krishna is not saying don't have desire, don't have longings, but it's saying don't have unlimited desires. Generally, we see someone gets 40,000 he wants, 80,000 someone gets 80,000 he wants, 1 lakh, someone is getting 1 lakh, he wants 2 lakh. So Krishna is saying don't have that type of quality, become good, come to the mode of goodness. And what is the effect of darkness? Tamoguna, sattva, raja, tamoguna. What is the effect of tamoguna? O son of Bharata, know that the mode of darkness, born of ignorance, is the delusion of all embodied entities. The results of this mode are madness, indolence, and sleep. So, so sleepness is also mode of ignorance because we don't know anything when we sleep. We can't say that I'm in knowledge. So, but sleep is required. One cannot say that I will not sleep. I'll be just sitting awake all day and night. People will go crazy. So it is said if you sleep more, you will become lazy, and if you sleep less, you will become crazy. So Krishna does not want us to either be crazy nor lazy. He wants us to work very intelligently and diligently. So he says, don't get into this Rajaguna, don't get into Tamaguna. But what is happening? In the morning, we are in goodness. Afternoon, we come to the mode of passion. At night, we come to the mode of ignorance. But today, the whole world is topsy-turvy. Morning, everyone is in Tamoguna. So everyone is sleeping. You can see 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock, sometimes 12 o'clock. People are on the bed, in mode of Tamoguna. They eat and they sleep and they again eat and then again sleep, again eat and again sleep. Nowadays, COVID is there. So people are locked out. Many of them are just sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. So I just little one thing I observed. Those who are very wealthy people, they become fat in this COVID, and those who are very poor, they have become very thin in this COVID time. That's what I can say. So you just keep on sleeping, sleeping, then you become fat, and then you put on weight, and that's nothing called no. So there is always tug of war. There is always competition. Sometimes we're very nice, very truthful, sometimes very angry, sometimes very aggressive, sometimes very lazy. So these are always there is a competition in us. What are those? Mode of goodness, that is the manifestation of the mode of goodness can be experienced in all the ways of the body are given. Mode of goodness means we are in knowledge, mode of passion, we have greed, we over endeavor. We have intense endeavor. That is not allowed. Is sleep, sleep and sleep. It's or else a mad person is in the middle. Either is mentally or is physically mad. He does not understand what is the essence of Vedas. He cannot understand what is the aim of life. A mad person. So ignorance is removed. Passion is removed. At least we have to control the goodness. We describe the qualities, what are its effects. Now we'll be describing more about little more about the effects. Text 14 mentions when one dies in the mode of goodness, he attains to the pure higher planets of the great sages. There is heavenly planets, there is material world, and there is subterranean world. That's lower planetary systems. There are higher planetary systems, there is middle planetary system, and there is lower planetary system. So if someone dies in the mode of goodness, sattva guna, he is free from passion and free from ignorance. The word amalan, in the shloka it is mentioned, amalan. Amalan means pure. So goodness is having the symptom of purity. So he will go to the heavenly planet. But when a person dies in the mode of passion, what happens? When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities, and when one dies in the mode of ignorance, he takes birth in the animal kingdom. In the mode of passion, person will take birth again in this planetary system. This is a middle birth, medieval loka. Hmm. Mode of goodness, he goes to the higher planetary systems. He goes to the heavenly planetary systems. And in the mode of passion, he has to take birth again here. And in the mode of ignorance, it's very vast. He will get a body of animal. Why? Because his activities are animalistic. It says that if a person sleeps half a day, means almost if he sleeps for 12 hours, so surely he is going to get a body of, can anyone guess? You can put in the chat box. If a person sleeps 12 hours a day, what do you imagine? What body he may get in the next life? Krishna. The question is clear. If someone sleeps for almost 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours per day, what body he may get in future? You can put in the chat box. Oh, very nice. All, yeah, all, anyone else? Try. All of you can try. Yeah, so Gopali, Ms. Gopali is saying it's there. Very nice. Yeah, the correct answer is there. He sleeps for 6 months. So Krishna says, okay, you are in the human body and you want to sleep for 12 hours? Yes, okay, no problem. You can become a bear. He hibernates for 6 months. So like that, Krishna gives whatever we deserve or what we desire. Therefore, if we are in the mode of ignorance, we are going to get the body of an animal. So the result of actions in these three modes of material nature are different. The results of actions in the mode of goodness is happiness, and results of action in the mode of ignorance is distress. So the 18th sloka it is mentioned. Urdhvam gacchanti satvasta madhye tishtanti rajasa. Urdhvam gacchanti satvasta. Who is in the mode of goodness, they go to the heavenly planets. You can see a heavenly planet. This is a heavenly planet. Madhya Tishtanti Rajasa. This is Madhya. That means a person will take again birth as a human being in this material world. He may go through some happiness, he may go through distress again, as we are all of us going on. And one who dies in the mode of ignorance, he will get the animalistic body. You can see a pride, tiger, lion, wolf, jackal, scorpion, chameleon, all these things. Okay. Next, when is Krishna says, when one properly sees that in all activities, no other performer is at work, that these modes of nature, and he knows the Supreme Lord who is transcendental to all these modes, he attains my spiritual nature. So when one is in knowledge of all these things, that the material nature is made up of Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, and Tamoguna, he comes to the knowledge. When the embodied being is able to transcend these material modes associated with the material body, the transcending is most important thing. He can become free from what? From will be free from? Will be free from unemployment? No, will be free from birth, death, old age, and disease. This is the most real problem in our life. So Arjuna again says, he inquires, O my dear Lord, by which symptom is one known who is transcendental to these three modes? What is his behavior and how does he transcend the modes of nature? From 19 to 27, Krishna mentions O son of Pandu, he who does not hate illumination, attachment, and delusion when they are present or long for them when they disappear, who is unwavering and undisturbed through all these reactions of the material qualities, remaining neutral and transcendental, knowing that the modes alone are active, who is situated in the self and regards alike happiness and distress, who looks upon a lump of earth, a stone, and a piece of gold with an equal eye, who is equal toward the uh, desirable and the undesirable, who is studying, situated equally well in praise and blame, honor and dishonor, who treats alike both friend and enemy, and who is renounced all material activities. Such a person is said to be have friends and enemies of nature. Now we can see in our whole world, there's a fight between black and the whites. So why the persecution is happening? Why the violence is happening? Because the person is in mode of passion and ignorance. If he comes in mode of goodness, he will see everyone as his friend. We are not enemies. We are brothers and sisters. Now Krishna goes on. One who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. So Srila Prabhupada mentions that living soul is part and parcel of the Supreme God. So he has to perform service to the Supreme Lord. Then one can attain the spiritual world. Okay. The last shloka, Krishna says, Brahmano pratishtaham amritasya sva yasya cha shashvatasya cha dharmasya shukasya kantakasya cha. I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman, which is immortal, imperishable, and eternal, and is the constitutional position of the ultimate happiness. Prabhupada gives a very uh, big purport for this last sloka. He gives 2 pages of purports. So he mentions about the 4 Kumaras who are actually impersonalists. The son of 4 Kumaras, Sanat, Sanatana, Sananda, and Sanat Kumar. They were impersonalists before. That's what I told in the last chapter, in the 13th chapter. There are atheists, there is impersonalist. In impersonalists, there are Mayavadis and there are Shunyavadis. So impersonalist means to think about everything has no form. There is no form. Lord has no form. I don't have no form. Actually, in Bhagavad Gita, it is said it is not no form, it is spiritual form. Sachidananda Vigraha. So one has to understand the word Brahman here, which has been utilized. Krishna is saying so clearly that I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman. Rather, when we see in the outer world, people have read so many philosophy, have got to so many, have got so many cultural backgrounds and everything. Generally, people think Lord form is like my form, so he is having a material form, but Lord is not material, so then he does not have a form, right? The logic is like that, but the logic doesn't work out because Krishna is clearly saying that I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman. It's not Brahman is the basis of Lord Krishna. Krishna is the basis of Brahman. The Brahman is existing on the platform of Krishna, on the support of Krishna. If Krishna is not there, there is no Brahman. So here you can see Lord Sri Krishna. So now what is this Brahman? It is not the four-headed Brahma. Please be careful. Whenever we say Brahman, there is one letter N extra. Okay. This is not four-headed Brahma. This Brahman is not having any head. That's what is Brahman. Why? Because it's impersonal. And who is that Brahman? Where is that Brahman? Where is that Brahma Jyoti? Why people are so going so much Brahma Jyoti, Brahma Jyoti, Brahma Jyoti? See, here in this painting, it's very nicely, vividly designed, explained. So you can see this light rays. right? You can see this light rays. So this is called Brahman. Now, from where the light rays is coming? Is it coming from a person who is impersonal? It is coming from some candle? It is coming from some sun? No, it's coming from Krishna. That is his effulgence. Every one of us have an effulgence. Every one of us aura. Krishna's aura is like millions and trillions of suns at one place. Sahasra Koti, Surya Samaprabha. His Prabha, his effulgence is hundreds and crores of suns put together. That is called Brahma Jyoti. That is called impersonal form of the Lord. And that Lord is saying that I am the basis of this impersonal Brahman. So, to transcend these three modes of material nature, which is born by the mixture of this material world, one has to take up the devotional service. By engaging in devotional service, one can transcend all these things. And what is the devotional service? Shravana Kirtana Smarana Vandana Pada Sevana Dasare Pujana Sakijana Atma Nivedana Govinda Dasa Vilashare. Govinda Das, one of the poet in the Eastern India, and he hails from a very saintly background. He says that there are 9 types of devotional service. There's Navavida Bhakti, Shravana Kirtana, Smarana Vandana, Pada Sevana, Pujana, Sakijana, Atma Nivedana, Govinda Dasavi. So Lord reciprocates. It's not that, oh, we're just chanting, 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 what Lord will reciprocate. No, he will reciprocate. Why he will reciprocate? Because he's not impersonal, he's personal. If I call Vinayak, then immediately you will say, who is calling my name? Right? Similarly, when we say Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Lord says, hey, who is this calling my name? So his attention is diverted towards us. And then we are chanting, Hare Krishna, oh Lord Krishna, please give me a service. Please keep me in your service. Then Krishna gives us service. That is called as devotional service. And that is performed with full happiness. It's not, we don't see anywhere someone is sitting in Kirtan and having some depression. Rather, I met a person who is a doctor in Nimhans. It's a hospital for insane people. So he said they have a mantra, uh, they have sound therapy to make these people, those who are insane, to make them sane. Those who are mad, then to make them proper normal person. They told they are having a music therapy. What is the music therapy? They told they put sometimes chanting of the Lord, sometimes they put the Om vibration, sometimes they put some classical song. So he was telling, so this vibration, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is very, very powerful. The Prabhupada mentions in this purport, at the last, he says, so Lord is not something impersonal. He is in the deity form. He is in personal form. And when we serve him, he reciprocates. So by following such a process, one becomes completely detached from all material activities. One who can thus situate himself in Brahma Jyoti or the different varieties of Brahman conception is equal to the supreme personality of Godhead in quality. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports. The 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of 3 modes of material nature. So these 3 modes has been explained just like a rope. How the rope is made up of? You should see a rope is made up of 3 strings. The 3 strings are wound and then makes a small thread. And now the same type of 3 mode, which is wound by 3 threads, make a rope. And if that rope is mixed with another 2 and third rope, it becomes more hard, it becomes more strong. And with the whole 9 set of rope, we can make another one set, and it becomes very, very strong. Similarly, in this material world, when we take birth, we are bound by this rope of sattva, raja, and tama. the only way is Krishna says that you have to worship me. You have to understand. It's not blind worship. Krishna is giving 700 slokas. Krishna is giving 700 slokas for us. He's explaining. It's not a blind belief. Srila Prabhupada has given extensive commentary on Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So it's not a blind belief. Prabhupada mentions that please accept Krishna consciousness by scrutinizingly studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita, not blindly. Oh, because my father was worshipping Krishna. Oh, because I got job, therefore I worship Krishna. Oh, because I got some good proposal in marriage, so I will worship Krishna. No, no blind faith. No, we are not here for some what you call mundane things. To know about Krishna is the ultimate thing, and that we have to share with others. So, anyone is having any question, you can ask a question. Before that, we'll just have a summary. You can type in the chat box whatever questions you are going to ask. Later, you can also ask in WhatsApp group with Sundar Prabhu. And a very nice, important thing, you can all join tomorrow also. There will be a certificate ceremony given for other set of devotees who have completed the total 18 chapters. So we request, now you are in 14th chapter, please be also for the other 4 chapters and perform very well in quiz, come, read, and then enjoy Bhagavad Gita. We all will be getting certificate by ISKCON, by one of the great sannyasi, Bhagavad Vijay Bhakti Vijay Bhagavad. So now we'll be ending this class. So we understood Sattva, Raja and Tamo, Guna, 3 gunas, and their effects are happiness, greediness, and distress, respectively. And one has to transcend all this primordial material nature. So once a beggar was there, he, not a beggar, sorry, he was a thief. So now the jailer comes and says to the thief that, okay, you are getting an option. That is, what is that? You are bound with iron shackles. So now, if we bind your hand with silver shackles, and if we bind with your golden shackles, which one would you like to choose? Obviously, the thief will choose golden shackles. Now the thing is, either golden shackle or iron shackle or silver shackle. Shackle is shackle, right? So we are in this material world. Some feel that I am very sober, I am kind, I am charitable. That's a golden shackle. And someone says that, oh, I am achieving so many things. I am the great achiever. I am the top one, that top one, this. I am the most beautiful person. I want to acquire more money. I want to acquire more posts. I want to acquire more positions. I want to be the top of this whole world. It's silver shackle, and a person is saying, forget everything. What will happen, we don't know in the next life. Just enjoy this life. खाओ पियो मजा करो ऐश करो और क्या. So you'll not think about anything. You'll think enjoy this is only life. Live a king size life. So that is tamoguna. What will happen? His shackles are made up of iron. So whatever it may be, until and unless we don't surrender ourselves to Krishna, until and unless we don't worship Lord Krishna, we are in either silver shackle or in iron shackle or else in golden shackle. So Krishna says, break this shackle. How? Surrender to me. So thank you very much. So, attend some questions.